Hello there folks, Armagetz here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey 6-inch figures, starting off with Gandalf the Grey, who, as I said in my 3 3/4 inch review, was my personal favorite in the line, and at least so far he also would easily be my favorite in the 6-inch line. Let's go and take a look at the box. It is pretty much identical to the box that came with the 3 3/4. You got a nice picture of Ian here. That just looks great. You know, the box is again essentially the same. It's got the nice molded in plastic detail here. Nice picture on top of the box. You guys have seen all that before. As far as the read-up goes, one of the most powerful wizards in all of Middle-earth, Gandalf the Grey, joins the quest to reclaim the dwarf kingdom of Erebor and the great treasure that lies within its stone halls from a fire-breathing dragon, Smaug the Terrible. Along the way, Gandalf finds evidence that an ancient evil may have found its way back into the world. In order to uncover the truth, Gandalf must leave his companions to fend for themselves, a journey that will take him into the darkest corners of Middle-earth, where his worst suspicions are confirmed. And of course, they are talking about the ring there. Some of the other figures here in the 6-inch line, Bilbo, Thorin, Tauriel, and Legolas. I have all of these either with me or on the way, except for Tauriel. I will not be buying her, just from what I've seen, and if the 6-inch is anything like the 3 3/4 inch, I'll probably end up breaking it because I hate that figure. So I'll review everything except for that one. Another really good picture of a Gandalf here, and let's go ahead and set this back and take a look at the figure itself. And like I said, this would be my personal favorite in the 6-inch line as well as the 3 3/4. Probably one of the main differences you're going to notice right off the bat is this extra bit of clothing he's got here, and I'm going to call this kind of like a traveling cloak maybe. Unlike a lot of the other figures, this is very soft, very soft, soft plastic, and I do like that they added this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to display him with this on because the way that it's molded, you have to keep the arms just like this. You can't, I mean, you can move them a little bit, not very much, so it doesn't leave you very much room to put his sword in his hand. And even the staff is very frustrating. It kind of has to lean to the side a little bit like this. I don't like that it's so far away from his body. And it just slides off. It is fairly easy. Let's go and get the staff out of the way. Great staff. I'll get into this a little bit more. But this just kind of slides off. It goes tucked in underneath his hair here. So let's set this to the side. Since it decided to fall off, we're going to talk about the hat. It is basically the exact same as the 3 3/4 inch hat. It doesn't have the level of detail that the robes do. But it is a little bit more molded to the shape of his head than the other one was, so it can actually fit on there and it doesn't fall off quite as easy. I mean, on the other one, this would have just been gone, would have fallen off very easy, so it does kind of stay on there a little bit more, so that is a positive. The other one was very hard to wrestle with. As for the rest of the figure, besides that cloak, it is still a harder plastic. Again, it's very hard to get up there to manipulate his hips, so again, you're kind of left with just some kind of standard poses. He does wobble a lot. It's hard to get him to stand straight sometimes, but you know, once you find the good leg position, he will stabilize himself pretty easily. Starting with the staff, very nice. The one with the 3 3/4 was a very soft rubber, not rubber, but just soft plastic, and this one is very hard. It doesn't bend very much at all. It's a great looking staff, and for the life of me, I can't remember. I know it's got a name. I don't remember the name of it. However, I do remember the name of his sword, and this, of course, is the Glamdring. I love the story that they tell in the movie about how he came across the Glamdring and Orcrist and Sting all at the same time. That's great. Great detail here in this sword. I love the bright blue handle, and although we didn't see it much in Lord of the Rings, they do explain in The Hobbit how Glamdring and the Orcrist Thorin shield are kind of the same family as Sting, so they're supposed to glow blue when orcs and goblins are nearby, so that's kind of cool, and you do see it a little bit in the movie. Not very much, mostly with Sting. I didn't really pay much attention to the Glamdring and Orcus, but I assume they did. They said they were kind of sister swords to one another, so that's very cool. And it just, of course, the sheath is just the same. It doesn't come off like the 3 3/4 inch figure sheath did, which is not that big a deal, but it does slide in there very nicely. It's not going to go anywhere. Just overall, and the face sculpt on this guy is just outstanding. Very nice likeness to Ian McKellen, the screen actor. It does look just outstanding. I don't think you can get much more detail. And again, the Bridge Direct folks with these figures have been doing an outstanding job, something I didn't expect for a $15 figure. This is outstanding. It's heavy, it's very nice, and of course the accessories do fit into his hand really nice. As well they should be. Take Glamdring there, and then take his staff here, and you have to put it in his left hand. It wouldn't be Gandalf if you didn't put the staff in his left hand. And we'll go ahead and slap his hat back on there. I mean, guys, come on. I mean, that is just perfect. I love the way this guy displays. If I bring in the 3 3/4 inch figure here beside of them, you can tell they're really almost identical. Just one's a little bit bigger than the other one. I do think collectors are going to lean more towards the 6 inches. Unfortunately, there's not as many 6 inches out as there are the 3 3/4. All we have is Bilbo, Thorin, Tauriel, Legolas, and Gandalf. As far as I know, that's the only 6 inches we've got. And I've got the Invisible Bilbo, and that review will be coming also. But definitely, guys, if I could choose only a select few, if I had to choose my favorites of the lines, Gandalf and Legolas, I think are both must-buys. Even though Legolas was not in the Hobbit movie, I hope that didn't spoil anything, he is still a great figure. He would go good with a, say, Lord of the Rings collection. But definitely check these figures out, guys. Must-buys, in my opinion. But this has been Armagetz with another video review. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, 6 inch Gandalf. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention something. The articulation for him is a lot like the 3 3/4 inch figure. You don't get much head movement at all. It does move just a tad bit to left and right. Don't even worry about that. His arms, he does move. It's just a pin and socket here at the elbow and in and out. His legs, don't even bother. You just mess with these feet a little bit. That's how you get him to stabilize himself. But the articulation on these figures can be limited, but it's still worth it. All you really need is a pose like that. But let's try to sign off one more time. This has been Armagetz with another video review. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, 6 inch Gandalf the Grey. Thanks for watching.